Hello and welcome back to another video from Jerba Campervans. Now, loads of people have been requesting an update on the Crafter and we've made some great progress. It's almost finished inside, so I'm going to take you in and we'll have a little look about the progress that we've made. And if you make it to the end of this video, I'm going to give you a sneak peek at the progress that we've made on our new campervan control system. So if you want to come in, I'll give you a little look at the progress we've made in the Crafter. So you'll see straight away that we've got the big door here and we've got our worktop space coming out about halfway along the big door. Now this isn't secured in just yet, but we've put it in just to show you what's happening. We do have another seat that goes in here, so there would be two seats in the front. This one's optional, they both come out. You can have one seat, the other seat, you can have it arranged any which way you'd like, but with one seat it makes loads of room in the middle of this camper here, and it means that you've got travel seats for up to 4, belted, all crash tested properly, so nice and safe. Now you can see on the face here we've got fridge, a neat place for it, access outside the van too, so that's really good. If you've got your awning up outside and you're coming and going, you can get into the fridge. We've got a few cupboards and chopping board at the top. I won't pull that out because it's incomplete. Now Ian, master craftsman, came up with this today, and it's simply another table for the van. So it clips on here, pops down, we can pop the leg out, and then we've got a table for when you're outside the camper van, and this comes away, so you could put a tripod leg on it and you could use it anywhere you like. But it's just a really nifty little gadget that Ian's fitted on the van. And that's obviously all hidden when the door's shut. Now, if you want to come in, and I'll start to give you a tour of some of the things. So if you go back a wee bit, there you are. Now behind me we've got shower, toilet, cubicle, and I'll show you in there soon. We've got worktop space like I said before. On the top we've got cooker. This isn't fitted yet, but we've placed it in. So we've got 2 burner hob, and we've got hot and cold water in this one. We've got hot water for the shower, and it's also plumbed into the sink here. Loads of storage room underneath. This is very similar to the storage in our sauna. The guys are still doing some work in there, so it's a little bit messy, but just doing a quick update for you while I can. And you'll notice all the lockers in the back here. I'll show you that when we go around to the back. They weren't there the last time we did a video, and they're looking fantastic. Now, if we want to open up the shower door, you'll see in here we've got full height shower, we've got a vent at the top which opens right up, we've also got our flushing toilet down the bottom here, so that's nice and that can be turned away. We've got just enough room for our shower, which is fantastic. Hot water like I said before, so with the door shut I'm going to have just enough room to have a really nice comfortable hot shower in here, and I've also got fixed toilet with cassette outside so I can easily take that out and dispose of any waste that I need to. Now we've got a few bits to do in there. We've got a light to fit, and we've got some final sort of water sealing work to do on it, but that's going to look fantastic. Now what we'll do is I'll get you to come around the back with me and we'll have a little look in the back. So just while we've been talking, Ian is actually building another table for this van, so we'll have a little look at that too. Awesome. Now if you spin around you can see in the back here we've got our fixed bed. You remember that from the last video, so we've still got a mattress to go on that. We've got the gas strut working. I'll push it up in a wee moment. So this flips up out the way. We've got all that storage space in the back underneath, and it's a lot of storage space. And you can see we've also put in these storage compartments so you can stick stuff in there and it's not going to fall around. We've also made a gas locker which is completely sealed inside, so you can get 2 gas bottles in there. We've got gas dropout vents on the bottom of that, and we've also got lighting all around the van. So all the lighting in this van can be controlled by a couple of different switches, and it's taken Rob a wee while to figure that out, so some special praise to Rob that you might have requested. So what I'll do is you stay here, I'll jump in, I'm going to lift this up and I'll show you some of the storage space. So this pops up and away, and then I can walk in. We've got it on this gas ram, and this is really just so we can get into all the stuff that's going to be in the boot at any time. Customer spec this one. They wanted access in here and into here so they could climb through and gather anything they needed from inside the van without having to walk around, and it's really, really good. Works really, really well. We've got a few adjustments to do on the bed. It has to go up a wee bit further than it just did in that video there. We also need to put the mattress on, get the mattress fitting nice, but it's going to be really, really comfortable, and you're going to have access to all of this shelving when you're in the bed. So I'll open this one, and this one I'll see you've got full cupboard space in there, wardrobe space, whatever you'd like to call it. The same again in the front. So this really does have a lot of storage. This panel is going to be our control panel, so we're doing a lot of cutting in there just now so we can get all our electrics that we need controlled from there. And I'll just come around and show you the back one. Actually, before I do, I'll just show you all the top lockers at the top. So these are all super little neat lockers, and they all have mechanisms to keep them up out the way when they're open, and you can see them all the way around. And we've got a couple in the front too. We've got vent in the back, loads of lighting in here. We've got vent in the front, loads of lighting in the front too. So it's all coming together. And this is getting a very, very special water heater, night heater that's going to be put in it. So I'll probably do another video explaining that, but it's a very cool unit. It can be preheated, because there's a lot of things it can do. I'll save it for another video, so make sure you watch out for that one. But 2 seconds, I'll come around. And just another look in these lockers. This one doesn't open because of the back door, but you can see again, loads of storage space, so you're never going to be stuck for storage space in this van. And because we've got the big shower, we need to make use of the rest of the space, and that's why there's so much storage up this side. Now, things that we've still got to do in here, we need to get all the curtains in so we can get a comfortable night's sleep, and we've got loads of wiring to be done. It's going to go onto the ramp next. We'll get it up in the air, we'll get all the batteries installed, we'll get that water heater and that night heater fitted that I talked about, and I'll show you more of that when we're on the ramp. Few alterations to the bed, we'll get it all working great, looking nice, and then it'll probably be time to get it cleaned and do a final video showing off this full van once it's complete. But Ian's just fitted a new table in the front, so why don't you follow me around and we'll have a look. So you can imagine we've got 2 seats in here, so you can get a couple of people sat around this big table that Ian's just made, and that'll get stored away, and you've got loads of space to sit, relax. You've got your cooking over here, you've got toilet and shower in the back, full sleeping arrangement in the back with all that storage, loads of light coming in the vent at the top, and open window at the side. It's going to be really, really comfortable, cozy little camper van. So what we'll do is we'll jump into another van quickly, and I will show you the new touchscreen that I promised you. So I promised you I would give you a little more info on the Jerba screen that me and Rob have been working on. Rob has been working super hard to get all this complete ahead of the show, and I'll basically just explain where we're at with it. So we've both been working on the actual screen itself, and you can see we've got a nice wee logo that comes on when you turn it on, and then it comes onto this main screen. And what we've done is we've mirrored the actual head unit in the dash. So our screen and the Volkswagen dash screen look very similar. And this has just got some basic functions in it. So we've got water pump, which we can turn on. We know it's on because it goes green. We've also got lock, so we can lock the vehicle from inside at the back here. We can see our water level. We can go in and see how many litres we've got remaining, all that kind of stuff. We can see what our solar output is. We can see the status of our batteries. Now this one isn't connected properly, so it's giving us false values, but we've got leisure battery, vehicle battery, we've got amps coming in, that kind of stuff. Settings, so we can adjust the screen brightness and timeout and all this stuff. And lights. And when we go into the lights, we've got sliders, so we can set the lights to whatever brightness we like, kind of, and whatever increment we so desire. So we'll put it down to 23, and there we've got nice mood lighting for when we're relaxing at night in the van. And I'll just turn them all off and go back to home, and there we are. Turn it off. So you can see our touchscreen is now working just like we'd like it to. It's working absolutely great, and it's controlling all elements of the camper van. I've been working with Rob on the screen and all the software, and Rob's been doing all the mechanical stuff underneath the seat. So we've mocked up our board, and we've had the whole thing now sent off and professionally designed. So we'll get those design files back, and we can then get our sort of circuit boards manufactured. We've got the box that is going to go into manufactured, and then we just need to combine all of those components and then do a test run with all of those components just to make sure the complete system works and is a sort of consumer ready product. That'll be V1, and we'll put that out to test. Hopefully we'll have that in the 3 vans that are going to the show this year, so you can come and have a play around with it. And then after we've tested V1, we've got a few things that we know we're going to change and improve, but we'll get V2 out there, and it's likely that V2 is the version that you'll see in the vans because it's very close to being finished and it's working great. And we've built this system so that we can add things to it over time. So really the possibilities are endless, and we're really excited to start developing this, but we've got to get it right to begin with. So we get the core basic sort of fundamentals of a camper van right, and we've done that now. So hopefully we can continue to, you know, improve on this and get a really, really good product out there into the market. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed it, please make sure to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, let us know what you think about all this, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.